Good evening. How's it going? Hope you've been having a good day. Uh, Sunday night here, getting late, just getting ready to go to bed and then start work tomorrow morning. Another week and another week bringing so many more opportunities to learn and to grow and to get better. So really optimistic for that. You know, really, really optimistic about this week. Looking forward about hopefully accomplishing some special things about really making progress. That's what it's all about. Today, I think today's gonna be a controversial one because I'm gonna talk about girls for a bit. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna speak my mind um, about girls. Some lessons I've learned in recent times. I'm gonna give as much wisdom as I have, which, to be fair, is not much, but it's something, and I'm gonna give it nonetheless. So I guess I should start off step one. Um, and all this is just my opinion, but I think it's pretty valid. I think the number one thing first off is don't fall for this incel culture that's really taken a rise recently. Because first of all, if you want to attract a woman, then hating women gets you nowhere. It gets you nowhere. You know, that's not going to help your case at the end of the day. What you're really doing is moving in the opposite direction. Now, I also don't agree with the the pedestalization of women, you know, and the worshiping of them either. I think both sides of that spectrum have got it wrong. And I think the answer, oh, excuse me, allergy season. I think the answer, like all things in life, lies in the middle. So yeah, I just want to, step one, don't become an incel, man. Women are not the problem. Uh, but also don't pedestalize them because just like guys, they're human. You know, they're by no means perfect beings. I think I think everybody I think all of us can attest to that. Um, so I want to talk about first off how how can you best how can you best attract a woman in my personal experience. And honestly, from from my personal experience, you basically just have to I mean, it's really it's in the word itself, attract. You don't go out there, and chase down girls and, you know, ask them to be with you. Excuse me. And, you know, beg and get on bended knee. That's not attractive. Desperation's a really stinky cologne, you know. That doesn't work. Huge turn off. Huge turn off. So what do? You you work on yourself. You build up yourself into the best possible prospect, that you can, you know? You just, and this might take a while, you know? You're not, maybe where you're starting, you're not a really desirable partner, but that doesn't mean you can't be. In my personal opinion, um, I think every single guy has the potential in them if they really work on themselves and apply themselves and, daily effort and self-improvement every day and getting better in every aspect of their life as much as they can. If you do that over a long enough period of time, I think any guy has the potential to, I bet you could find at least an 8 out of 10 girl by your preferences, by the way, like whatever attracts you. And people, I don't think, I mean, I'm of the opinion that 10 out of 10 girls don't actually exist, because a girl might be 10 out of 10 in looks, and then you get to know her and you realize, oh, you know, this isn't what I thought it was going to be. Um, don't forget that there, women's attractiveness is also increased by the actual chase. And once they're with them, they can lose some of their luster. So don't let that blind you. Um, but yeah, I bet you any guy, you could find a, you can, you have it in you to find a partner that you think is really attractive, that's going to be really attracted to you, and that'll make you feel happy. Um, but in order for this to happen, number one, you can't, you can't, you cannot need a girl. You can't be needy. Because I think the way you attract a girl is by being like your own strong, like independent, like guy that's achieved a ton of stuff on his own, who knows where he's going, who's comfortable in his own skin, who's confident, you know, who's emotionally strong, who's, takes care of himself, who looks out for himself, who who knows he can face down any challenge and overcome it. That's what it's about. Um, and so you have to build yourself up to get to that point, though, because and that doesn't come in a day. That kind of confidence and that, that only comes from many, many hardships and challenges and overcoming them and facing many adversities and failures and never giving up. But I think that any guy can reach that point with enough time and enough effort. Um, I truly believe that in my heart of hearts. On the flip side, I guess I should talk about, what should you do when you've been broken up with or rejected? Uh, there was a girl you really liked. She didn't like you back. Inescapable fact of life. I'm just gonna say it straight up. I think 99% of men, if you're trying to date, you're going to experience this. Inescapable. So how do we deal with it? Because it can be really painful to accept it. But step one is accepting it, you know? I liked her, she didn't like me back. So what do we do about it? I think you have to look in the mirror. You have to look in the mirror and think about where where did I come up short? What did I do wrong? Because at the end of the day, the only person you can control is you. So you look at yourself and you say, what did I do wrong? And then you look at what what are changes that I can make to be myself, to make myself be better for the next partner that comes along. Because first, I don't know, personally in my opinion, I'm a guy where it's, if it didn't work the first time, it's not working the second time. So turn around, don't look back, and move on, and just get yourself ready as best as you can for the next opportunity that comes along. And you do that by looking at what mistakes you made. Don't worry about mistakes that the other person made, because you know what? Like, I mean, I'm gonna give it to you straight up for guys. Like, if she was still attracted to you, she'd stick around. If she liked you, she would have stuck around. So it's gonna hurt to hear, but I'd say 99% of the time, it's you who were not good enough. And I want to preface that, I want to make it clear that that's okay, because we all fail in life. That's okay. It's a normal thing. You're going to have shortcomings. Those shortcomings are what are going to mold you into the person who doesn't have them anymore, you know? So, it sucks, but don't beat yourself up over it, because it's normal. It's normal. At least on this process of trying to better yourself. It's normal to come up short. And over time you get better at dealing with it. I don't think it I don't think it hurts less, but you get stronger. And you just learn as much as you can. And you make yourself better. And trust that just trust that God knows what he's doing, and he's going to keep you on the right path. And that's all for today. Just, something I thought I've been wanting to talk about for a while. Because if you're a guy watching this, I just want you to know I empathize with you. Because, man, women are a tough nut to crack. They are one hell of a puzzle. And I don't think you'll ever truly understand them, but you can get better at understanding them. So take care. Thank you so much if you made it to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back here again tomorrow. Peace.